All right. So welcome back to the Now Morning Show right here on TTT
Right.
Live.
I was just calling everybody like this is the place to be. Come on.
Come on in, guys. I saw a meme recently with Dr. Eva going. Just come. All right, so this morning, before I be talk shit for this video,
right, yeah.
Let's get into unique, not different. Good morning, Shamla.
Good morning, Rockers. How are you going?
I'm good. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. It's Tuesday. So I'm good.
Fantastic. Well, take it away. It's all you from here on in.
Fantastic. So, hi, good morning, guys, and welcome to Unique Not Different with me, Shamla. And my guest today is Crystal Harrypersad. Crystal is a self-advocate. Crystal has a disability that she's going, to tell us just a little about herself and her artwork. So, good morning, Crystal. How are you doing?
Good morning, Shamla. I'm doing well this morning. How about you?
Fantastic. I'm fine, thank you. So, can you, before we begin talking, you have actually some fantastic artwork to show. But before this, can you tell us a little about your journey as a person with disability? Because I know you started off as a quote-unquote normal person walking. And what happened?
When I was 5 years old, I was diagnosed with Guillain-Barré syndrome. It's an autoimmune disorder that when the immune system attacks itself and we lose the ability to walk. And I lost the ability to walk at 5 years. At first it was different, but I learned to manage my daily life. Then at 9 years, I was diagnosed with scoliosis.
Mm-hmm.
That's the curvature of the spine.
Right.
Since then, my spine
Go ahead.
didn't stop curving, and it still doesn't stop curving.
Do you get pain?
A lot, but I take 4 painkillers a day. I have to cherish the moments that I'm not in pain. That's when I'm sleeping.
Wow. And what was schooling like? Because I'm sure you started kindergarten and primary school when you got your disability. What was schooling like for you?
I already started primary school when I had my disability. Then I had to stop and start back at 8 years. It was challenging at first, very challenging. But mommy was the one who carried me to school every day. And I passed secondary school after primary school. Secondary school I had to drop out at Form 4 because classrooms was upstairs and it was hard for her to carry me up and down those stairs.
Wow. So you actually had to drop out of school and it's not like you didn't want, I'm sure you wanted to stay in school. I'm sure you were competent in terms of academics, reading and stuff like that. So when you drop out, how did that feel? Did you say, okay, you know what? I don't have a future. What did you tell yourself? What did your family say to you?
I had to pause for a short time. I don't know what I wanted to do, but I talked with my family, and they say school will always be there. It's time for you to decide what you want to do.
Right.
That's how I choose art.
Right.
At first, I had to drop out of school, but I said, I'm not going to put my mommy through that to carry me up and down the stairs. And I had to make that tough decision to drop out.
Right. And in terms of your art, you could always come back because I really want, the population to see your fantastic artwork. Can you describe what type of art you do and how you got involved?
Quilling has started in secondary school is when you take a sheet of construction paper, you cut it up and you make different pieces of art. At first, I couldn't roll properly. I couldn't roll a coil properly. It always loosen out. The glue wouldn't stick. And would I try and try again. Failed many times. And in the end, it worked out.
Can you tell me what type of art this is?
Quilling. Yes.
Okay, and do you take, because these are actually fantastic work. When you sent it to me, I was, thrilled, and even the director, one of the directors of the show, she immediately called me and said, your work is fantastic. So, do you take orders in terms of, like, for example, if I want a piece of work, would you take that as a business and make one for me?
Yes, I do. You can contact me on Facebook and Instagram. I charge.
Is it Crystal Harrypersad?
Yeah.
Okay. No, Crystal Harrypersad on Facebook and Crystal Harrypersad on Instagram.
Crystal on Wheels on Instagram.
Okay, great. In terms of what would you like to tell Trinidad and Tobago? What would you like to tell children now, especially now that they are transitioning and some parents actually don't have access in terms of technology for their children? What advice would you give parents and their children?
Have your children read. Reading is very helpful. And it doesn't have to be a book. It could be the newspaper. It don't have to be current newspaper. It could be old newspaper itself. If anybody have books to donate to children who don't have computers, they can. That's my best advice.
I have one more question. Does your disability degenerate? Meaning, does it get worse as time goes by?
Yeah, Barry, no. Scoliosis, yes. Scoliosis, curves and curves still. I don't know when it will stop curving.
Right. And in terms of last question, in terms of self-confidence, you're always on Facebook, well dressed. You show yourself. At the other day, you actually showed up at your back with your curvature, and you are not ashamed of yourself, right? And you always present yourself always, and you would see that personality and that self-confidence exudes within you. What exhibits that self-confidence within you by not comparing yourself to others, but seeing beauty within yourself?
You have to believe in yourself. Believe and believe again. I had many questions when people ask, so what's your disability, and how do you care about yourself? I say you have to believe and don't take judgment from anybody else. Have faith in yourself. Have faith to do better, live a better life.
Yeah.
Learn more.
Excellent. Well, I think that's a great way to end, Crystal. And it was actually nice seeing you, hearing from you, and hearing your story. I'm sure plenty of people will be inspired by you, and especially young women, in terms of self-confidence. And guys, reach out to her if, especially people want backgrounds for their virtual meetings and stuff like that. That is a fantastic background. She could custom make it for you. And Crystal, thanks once again.
Thank you,
guys,
Shabala.
my pleasure. guys, with that being said, I want to say be good, do good until next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.